Hello, I'm Gopal Nisarati. Welcome to this course about DeepSeek, the next big AI revolution. In this video, we are going to explore what is DeepSeek, why it is becoming famous, and what are the capabilities of DeepSeek and how marketers, developers, and consultants can leverage DeepSeek for success. So let's dive into the video. So DeepSeek is a cutting-edge AI model developed in China, making waves in the AI world. It is an open source alternative to powerful AI models like OpenAI's ChatGPT 4. So developed by DeepSeek AI, this model is built for natural language processing, coding, and AI-driven automations, all at a fraction of cost of existing models. So, but why DeepSeek is making headlines worldwide? So let's find out. So DeepSeek has taken the AI industry by storm for several reasons. The first one is cost effective and open source. Unlike GPT-4, Claude, or Gemini, DeepSeek is an open source model, making it accessible for developers and for businesses to experiment and build AI solutions at low cost. Here you can see DeepSeek R1 is now live and open source, rivaling OpenAI's model O1, available on web app APIs. So its powerful capabilities, it excels in text generation, multilingual processing, coding, and even reasoning tasks. So the challenges, it has given a big challenge to the Silicon Valley giants. DeepSeek is seen a Chinese answer to OpenAI and Google, which has disrupted the global AI race. So it's a game changer for businesses. Companies worldwide are now looking at DeepSeek as an alternative AI model, shaking up the AI market. DeepSeek is not just another AI chatbot, it's a multifunctional AI tool with diverse applications. Advanced text generation. So it can write articles, create marketing copies, generate emails, and draft reports faster and smarter. It's a conversational AI. It can build chatbots, visual assistants, and automated customer support using DeepSeek's capability. So developers can use DeepSeek to generate, debug, and optimize code for multiple programming languages. Data analysis and research. DeepSeek can summarize reports, analyze trends, and assist in deep market research. So marketers and businesses can use AI to personalize user experience and boost customer engagement. So how can marketers, developers, and consultants use DeepSeek? So for marketers, they use DeepSeek to generate SEO optimized content, product descriptions and social media captions, automate email campaigns, and enhance personalization. So generate AI-powered ad copies for Google and Facebook ads and other ad platforms. For developers, write efficient code and automate debugging process. Build AI-driven applications like chatbots and search engines. Improve natural language processing NLP applications with DeepSeek's capability. For consultants and business leaders, use AI for competitive analysis, industry research, and automated reports. It creates AI-driven automations for business workflows, develop intelligent customer support solutions without high cost. DeepSeek is more than just an AI tool, it's a revolution. It empowers marketers, developers, and consultants to scale their efforts, automate tasks, and improve decision making with AI-driven insights. In the next video, we are going to deep dive into DeepSeek's feature and real-world use cases. So stay tuned. Hi, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to compare how DeepSeek is different when you compare to the other AI models like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and Perplexity. So these are the top AI models in the market now, and how DeepSeek is different when you compare with the other models in the market. So each of these AI models has its own strengths and weakness and unique features. So by the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of where DeepSeek stands among them and how to choose the right AI model for your needs. So let's get started. So DeepSeek is an open source AI model developed in China, making headlines due to its powerful capabilities and cost-effective nature. Unlike ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude, which was mostly closed source. DeepSeek provides an open source and customizable AI models for developers, businesses, and researchers. So why DeepSeek is unique, open source and customizable? Because DeepSeek is free for developers to experiment and fine tune, highly cost effective. It provides performance similar to GPT-4 but at lower cost. Advanced capabilities, it handles natural language processing, coding, and automation tasks. But how does it compare with the big players? So let's find out. So when you compare DeepSeek versus ChatGPT, so ChatGPT is one of the most advanced AI models available today. It is widely used for content creation, chatbots development, and AI powered customer support. It can write code, advanced code, you can edit your code, you can even do data analysis with ChatGPT. The key differences that have both DeepSeek and ChatGPT is ChatGPT offers premium features through GPT-4 Turbo while DeepSeek remains an open source. DeepSeek is an open source as of now. DeepSeek is more cost effective for businesses looking to integrate AI into their workflow, whereas ChatGPT is a bit costlier when you compare to DeepSeek. ChatGPT has memory features and voice mode, whereas DeepSeek focus more on development flexibility. So now you can access ChatGPT with your voice, but you cannot do that with DeepSeek. Although DeepSeek has a mobile app, but you cannot access DeepSeek with your voice mode. DeepSeek is still catching up in terms of fine tuning for specific industries. So DeepSeek is best for general purpose AI tasks and customer interactions and creative writing. So if you are someone who want to execute these things, then DeepSeek is one of the best tool. When it compares to ChatGPT, the only thing is DeepSeek is an open source tool for now with Google Gemini. So Google Gemini, developed by Google DeepMind, is designed as a multi-modal AI that can process both text and images. The key differences between DeepSeek and Gemini. Gemini is multi-modal, meaning it can analyze text, images, and videos, while DeepSeek currently focuses on text-based AI. And Google Gemini is tightly integrated into Google's ecosystem, including search, Google Docs, and Android apps. Whereas DeepSeek is more accessible due to its open source nature, allowing developers to modify and use it freely. So when you compare DeepSeek with Gemini, who can use DeepSeek? Businesses needing AI-powered visual content analysis, search engine enhancement, and integrating AI solutions can use DeepSeek as an open source platform. If you are not interested in investing in other platforms like Gemini or ChatGPT. So what if we compare DeepSeek with Perplexity AI? So Perplexity AI is designed as a powerful AI-driven search engine providing direct answer based on real-time web data. The key differences are Perplexity AI is focused on real-time knowledge transfer while DeepSeek is more generalized. So DeepSeek is better for creative and generative AI tasks, whereas Perplexity excels in providing instant research-based answers. So Perplexity AI uses search-based indexing to stay updated, while DeepSeek relies on pre-trained data. Although DeepSeek also have search-based data, but it still needs to be improved. But whatever the features that you're getting in DeepSeek, almost all you're getting the same features in Perplexity or ChatGPT or Gemini. But here, DeepSeek is free of cost. That is the main thing that you can, if you want to shift to DeepSeek, if you want to shift from other LLM models to DeepSeek, then it's a great opportunity. And we are going to discuss more why it is more important or necessary to shift to DeepSeek if you're someone who are using a paid versions of ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, or Perplexity. DeepSeek is a great choice if you want a cost-effective AI model with customization flexibility. If you are in need on open source AI alternatives to train your own models, or you're working on coding, automation, and business intelligence, then if you're following these things, then you can go with DeepSeek. You can choose ChatGPT if you need an all-rounder AI with best creative and conversational abilities. You can choose Gemini if you work with images, videos, and Google ecosystem. If you're someone who mostly dependent on Google ecosystem, then you can go with the Google Gemini. Or if you want to choose Perplexity, if you need accurate real-time research-based AI response, then you can choose Perplexity. Or if you need an ethical, safe, unbiased AI models for critical industries, then you can go with Claude. But if you're someone who are looking for the open source platform with minimum AI, abilities that all the other models are giving, then you can go with DeepSeek. So DeepSeek is one of the most existing open source AI models today, providing a serious alternative to the dominant AI players in the market. So now that you understand the key differences, in the next video, we're going to see more features and we're going to learn about what exactly DeepSeek R1 is. So how it has changed the game of AI models in the market. So stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to this DeepSeek course. In this video, we will dive into what exactly is DeepSeek R1 model and how DeepSeek R1 is trained and what makes it unique compared to DeepSeek R1 and what is a game changer for reasoning tasks. So this is how a DeepSeek AI chatbot looks like. So just like ChatGPT, you have here a search option and you have here a file attachment option, and also you have DeepThink R1. So we are going to discuss what exactly the DeepThink R1 is, how it is a game changer in the AI market, and how this tool got trained. So DeepSeek R1 is a state-of-the-art open source AI model developed by DeepSeek. It is designed specifically to enhance reasoning capabilities using advanced reinforcement learning techniques. This model is the focus of research paper. So DeepSeek R1 incentivizing reasoning capabilities in large language models via reinforcement learning. So the key features of DeepSeek R1 is highly optimized for reasoning, including coding, math, and science, trained using a four-stage reinforcement learning process. It's an open source, making it accessible to developers and researchers. It addresses readability and language consistency issues from previous models. So, but what makes DeepSeek R1 truly special? So let's understand its training process. So introducing this DeepSeek R1 model. So DeepSeek R1 is trained using 4 phases pipeline, so which enhances its reasoning abilities and output quality. Phase 1 is cold start. So the model starts with DeepSeek version V3. It's a base version, a pre-trained foundation model. So it is then fine-tuned using the small datasets of high-quality responses from DeepSeek R10 model. So this steps focuses on improving readability and refining outputs. Phase 2 of reasoning and reinforcement learning. This phase uses large scale reinforcement learning to enhance reasoning. So this model is trained to perform better in coding, math, science, and logic. So the approach is similar to the method used in DeepSeek R10, but with a better optimization. So the phase 3 is rejection sampling and supervised fine tuning. So the model generates multiple responses for a given task. The best response are selected using a method called rejection sampling. So a generative reward model, DeepSeek V3, decides which responses are best. These refined samples are used to further fine-tune the models with supervised learning. So this might be some, technical. You don't need to be, you know, uh, technical to understand this terminology, but it's a basic understanding about how DeepSeek R1 is trained. So the phase 4 is diverse reinforcement learning. So there's a first phase, it's a cold start. Second one is reasoning RL, and third one is rejection sampling, and fourth one is diverse RL. So diverse reinforcement learning. This model is trained on various tasks to improve its ability. Math-related tasks are guided by rule-based rewards to ensure accuracy. Other tasks are evaluated using feedbacks from large language models, LLMs. The goal is to align DeepSeek R1 with human preferences while maintaining high performance. This multi-phase training process makes DeepSeek R1 a highly capable AI model for advanced reasoning tasks. So how does DeepSeek perform compared to other AI models? So when you compare to OpenAI O1 model, so cost around $200 per month, whereas DeepSeek R1 is free for now. So its 32 billion parameter distilled version offers exceptional performance while being more effective. So reasoning capabilities in coding, math, and logic suppresses many competing models like OpenAI O1. So DeepSeek is not just an AI chatbot, it is a powerful reasoning model that excels in technical applications. The key differences from DeepSeek R10 is the model generates clearer and more structured response. So unlike R10, which with sometimes mixed languages, DeepSeek R1 ensures consistency, fine-tune like human-like responses. So while enforcing a single language can slightly reduce performance. So DeepSeek R1 optimizes both clarity and accuracy. So these improvements make DeepSeek R1 far superior to its previous model R10. So how DeepSeek R1 compares to OpenAI's O1? It's how its abilities, we can compare with OpenAI O1. So DeepSeek R1 is a strong open source competitor to OpenAI O1 model. So it's a reinforcement learning techniques, improving reasoning better than many closed source models. So if you can see, open DeepSeek R1 is an open source. Like everything regarding this model is available in internet. Whereas OpenAI O1 is not an open source and it's a closed model, and no one knows how it exactly works and how the data is trained. So it's totally a closed model. So other than that, one more thing is OpenAI O1 is very costly. It costs around $200, whereas DeepSeek one is, for now it is a free tool, and it is freely available in the internet, so anyone can use it. No extra cost is included. So this is the main difference between a OpenAI O1 and DeepSeek R1 model. So DeepSeek R1 is a groundbreaking AI model that brings reinforcement learning driven reasoning to the open source community. So if someone cannot afford $200, they have an alternative platform, that is DeepSeek R1. So now that you understand how DeepSeek R1 works, in the next videos we'll see the practical ways of using DeepSeek and DeepSeek R1 models. So stay tuned. Hi, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to try few basic things on this DeepSeek. So let's start. So I have came up with few examples. So first we'll start with the basic math calculations. Let's see how DeepSeek will respond to it. So yes, so basic arithmetic. What is 15 multiplied by 7? So the same question that we will do with deep think enabled. Then see how the results will be. See, whenever you click on this deep think, you are getting an option called thinking. So as we discussed in the previous video about R1 model, how it works, it will have few different answers for this, and what exactly exact answer they wanted to give, they will, this DeepSeek will provide. So for example, if you read this, okay, the user is asking again, what 15 multiplied by 7? Wait, didn't I just answer that? Let me check the history. Yep, the previous query was exactly the same, and I provided the step-by-step explanation lead to 1 of 5. However, maybe the user is testing me to see if I will give the same answer, or perhaps they didn't understand the first ones and asking me again. And the possibility is that they want a different explanation or method. So let me think about how to approach. So it will do the deep thinking and it will provide you the answer. So this deep thinking, whether it will double verify its answers whenever it's giving you the reply. So in the first scenario, it won't it has directly given an answer without any double verification. When you enable this deep think, then it is thinking, it is thinking in within, with a confidence. So that's how with deep thinking and without deep thinking it works. And we'll try with a different example. uh, So we'll just do with the without deep thinking. Yeah. So determine how far the train will travel in 3 hours. For any steps, identify the given information. Speed of the train 60 miles per hour. Travel 3 hours. It has given, and finally it has given you the answer. And we'll do the same thing with deep think enabled. And let's see the answer. It's thinking again. So it will try different ways. So as we discussed in the previous video about R1 model will have multiple samples and eliminate unwanted samples. In the same way, it is having multiple answers or multiple ways of getting the answers, and it will give you one single way of getting his answer. So that's how deep thinking works. Now we have tried two math questions. We'll try some developing questions. So we'll go with the basic concept, what is HTML and how it is used. So disable this deep think, and yeah. So HTML, it is giving what is HTML, hypertext markup language, key features of HTML, what HTML used for, example of HTML and everything. I'm doing the same thing with deep think enabled. Let's see. So it will give you in detail about HTML with some changed results. So let's see. So the way DeepSeek has given an answer when we enable this deep thing was different. So if you see previously, uh, it was the form it has given is different. So yeah, it has given few examples. Again, so the format was bit changed when you compare to the previous result. So these are the basic questions that we can try, that we tried with. We'll try one more thing. So we'll try with deep thinking now. First, explain the concept of oops. Okay, so it will check the question with itself. Like, the user is asking about I explaining OOP or discussing key considerations for designing e-commerce database. Since they mentioned the OOP question is slightly more nuisance. So one, I'll focus on the first. Maybe they also want the database answer, so I should prefer both. Let me check the history. So it will analyze it analyzed itself. It will give answer for itself first, and then it will provide the answer to us. So I'll ask the same question without the deep think option. So, so almost the same answer we're getting, but slightly the format was changed. The examples it is giving was, a little bit change in it. That's it. So that's how we can use the, and we, uh, yeah, I have another example for marketing. So name the different marketing channels you should use to promote a mobile app for learning Spanish. So this is the problem that I'm providing to DeepSeek and see how it gives an answer. It's simply giving social media, search engine, email marketing, and examples. It also given as a bonus one. Let's do the same with DeepSeek enable. So here it will think more deeper about this concept, and it will ask itself whether I'm providing the solution in the correct way or not. Now, if you see, the answer was changed. Influencer partnership, app store optimization, community engagement, referral program. Whereas if you go here, it has generic social media marketing, so SEO and content marketing, email marketing. It does not, you know, went deeper. So if you clicked on deep thing, it has given that deeper. Even in social media marketing, influencer partnership is one of the, you know part of social media marketing. It has specified you should go with influencer marketing, and search engine optimization is a thing, but app store optimization is a narrow one. It narrowed down it, and it has given few case examples. Community engagement is one more different thing that DeepSeek has proposed. And bonus channel is referral program, whereas in the previous results, it has given paid advertising. Like if you see the answers for the from the first results and second results, first results was very generic. When you enable deep think, it has given a bit narrow, like it narrowed down a bit, and it has given some specified answer instead of going a broad approach. So that's how deep think works. If you want, we can test one more thing. Try this one. You're seeing low engagement on your company's social media posts. What are three potential reasons for this, and what steps could you take to improve engagement? Well, mostly we'll get a generic answers for this. Cool. We'll go with same with when enabling deep think R1. Content isn't resonating with your audience. Potential reasons, steps to improve. And here we go. Content isn't aligned with your audience. Potential reasons, steps to improve has increased, and inconsistent or poor posting strategy, inconsistent posting schedule, steps to improve, and potential reasons, steps to improve, and what leverage trends and varieties, high value quality visuals. So it has use dynamic formats, encourage interactions, use user generated kind of like it has given the same results, but the examples, the approach, the strategy was different in the second result. So that's how they think gives you the more specified, more detailed analysis about a concept. So whereas without deep think, it will give you a generic generic results. With deep think, it will give you a detailed detailed things about a concept. So this is the basic things that we can do with DeepSeek. In the coming videos, we'll do more such things with DeepSeek, so stay tuned. Hi, welcome to this video. In the previous video, we have tested few basic things like some math questions, some marketing questions, some development questions to DeepSeek, and it has answered better with we have checked with DeepThink and without DeepThink. And in this video, we're going to try some different some concepts. So let's see how DeepThink is going to give us an answer. So I'm trying to give some advanced things. So let's see. So advanced strategy: develop a comprehensive marketing strategy for launching a new AI-powered personal assistant app targeting busy professionals. Consider target audience, competitive landscape, key messaging, marketing channels, and metrics for success. So what I'll do is I'll just go to ChatGPT and I'll try to enhance this prompt. So enhance this prompt so that I can so that it is giving the enhanced prompt. Let's see. So we are just asking to provide a marketing strategy. Okay, so and we'll go to DeepSeek, paste it here, enter. So I have not enabled DeepThink here. See, comprehensive guide, comprehensive go-to-market strategy for AI-powered personal assistant app, target audience analysis, key demographics, age 25 to 45, income need. Now it is just providing the key demographic target audience analysis. So psychographic behavior, times travel, tech savvy, always connected. So pain points, adoption barriers, competitive landscape. So it is also provided what are the competitors, who are the competitors, and what exactly they're providing. Market gap. So it is giving the market gap and UVP, unique value proposition. So core differentiator like proactive AI. So it is giving the examples of core differentiators and key messaging and positioning. So it is giving the headlines, taglines, and everything. And storytelling approach. It has given us marketing acquisition channels, which channels will help to get this done, and paid search strategies, partnership, and B2B sales, user onboarding, retention, metrics, and KPIs for success. So in detail, it has given incredible response. So this is insane. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing with this deep enabled. Let's see. So it is thinking again. So it is just thinking the previous response, whether it is correct or not, what the other changes that we can do. So it's thinking and it will give the results. So let's wait and see. So here, if you see income 70K plus annual urban suburban tech hubs like San Francisco, New York, London. So what response we got here? Okay, it has just given us the income levels more than 70K dollars, but it did not given detailed locations and everything. Okay, and what are the other things? It has given the competitive landscape in a tabular format, market gap, UVP. It has also given a case study. So if you see the previous results and now, there is a definitely there is a difference. It has whenever you enable this deep think and ask this question, uh, DeepSeek is giving in extraordinary results with, stats, the better results compared to the previous results. Definitely the better results. It's not the same, but if you observe keenly, like there will be a difference in the results. That's how it is solving some things. And what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm just asking to write this. Advanced coding architect. Design a RESTful API for social media platform that allows users to create posts, follow other users, and interact with content. Consider scalability, security, and performance. This is a complex task that is software design skills. So we should. So I'm just removing this. Give me the code in Python. Let's see. Yes. So whenever you try this deep think upper one and check it, definitely the code will be different. It will give uh, definitely whatever the code it is giving now, and when you enable deep think and try whatever the code you get, then there will be definitely a difference. And the code which you get when you enable the deep think, it will be somewhat advanced code when you compare to this previous code. So definitely whenever you enable deep think and give the results, ask for the results, it will give you, definitely it will give you a better results compared to the previous results. So here we go. It is given a end to end code. Whatever language you ask, it will provide. So we'll try the same with DeepThink. Let's see. See. So it's thinking, and it will definitely provide a better results compared to the previous one. Now what we'll do is copy this code, go to ChatGPT, paste this code, and come down. Again, go to DeepSeek, copy this code. Yeah. So the first thing was same database configuration it has used. Second thing, caching mechanism. So first code, it has used catchy type Redis catchy, and whereas in second code it has used a different one. And third one, token based authentication. Whereas in the first code it has used API v1 auth login, and whereas second code it uses register login and user paths. API route structure was different in the first and second code, and handling for follow relationships also different in the first and second code. See, there will be a different summary of key differences. First code version API, simpler API. So not catching catch already. So which one is better? If you prefer a well-structured API with versioning, use a first code. It follows API best practices by versioning endpoints and implementing catching more systematically. If you want a simpler approach, use a second code. It removes unnecessary prefixes and directly integrates Redis for catching user data. So if you observe, the first code was complex compared to the second one. Second code was more simpler. So it makes developers' life easier. So that is the power of the DeepThink R1. And finally, we will give few more things. Yeah, I will give you some. I'll give you some general advanced thinking, and let's check the ability of Seek. Okay, a major client is threatening to leave your company. How could you approach the situation, and what steps would you try to retain them? So this is the critical question. How would you get an answer with this? Offer a gesture of goodwill, rebuild trust through consistent follow-up, learn and improve. Okay, given an example communication framework as well. Copy paste this. Okay, we'll do the same with deep think enable. Check it out. Because I can rethinking it. Let's see what the results will be. If you can see, I might be missing something. So it is revalidating it and checking if it is missing something. So that is an excellent way of providing answers. You know, if it missed something, contact the client within 24 hours of demonstrate urgency and care. You know, if you go to the first one, okay, a respond client is within 24 hours to show you value and business acknowledgements, acknowledge their concerns, express genuine concern and gratitude for the feedback. And here, deeply value. So it has given some empathy examples, arrange a face-to-face virtual meetings. Mostly it has given a similar way of answer, but approaches was different. The way it has given was totally different. There was a difference between these two responses. The way it is thinking was different. So it will just add whatever the responses, whatever the things was missing in the previous response. It will just add few things, tailor few things, and it will give the latest response with deep think R1 model. So that's how it works. We can use DeepSeek for maths, for programming, for marketing, for critical decision makings. And R1 model is really exceptional. So in the coming videos, we are going to learn more such things. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to create, we're going to use DeepSeek in order to generate content. So the first thing is compared to the ChatGPT or Google Gemini, the unfortunate thing that DeepSeek lacks is with using DeepSeek, you cannot generate images. Whereas in ChatGPT or Google Gemini, you can generate images with prompts. But in DeepSeek, there is no such option as of now. In future, they may add few things, but as of now, you cannot generate images using DeepSeek. So content creations, look, we can create a small contents to large blocks using this DeepSeek. So let's see how this DeepSeek will respond to our prompts. So I'll start with a basic simple content creation, uh, product description. So I'll ask DeepSeek to create a product description, write a short, compelling product description for new noise cancelling headphones set called Hush Pro. So I just created a brand called Hush Pro, and I'm asking DeepSeek to write a product description. Let's see how this responds. It has given, it has also including some assumptions that 30 hours of battery life. So it is working on some assumptions. So let's see how the answer will change when you use. So whenever you won't give a good, these models will assume themselves and add few things. That is good at for sometimes and that is not always good. So let's see how this deep thing works. So within 30 hours battery life and rapid charging 3 hours in just 15 minutes. Do we have the same here? No. It it did not mention this how in how many seconds we can how many minutes we can charge this, and here it's specified it. That is good. Like the count might be imaginary, but it has mentioned this specific point here. So yeah, that's great thing. We'll try with a different content email subject line. Okay, write 5 different email subject lines for an email promoting a free webinar on personal finance. Target audience are CEOs of startups. Yes, that's enough. Let's see how this will handle. Okay, next we'll give the same prompt with deep think enabled. Okay, double your financial IQ, free webinar for startup CEOs, limited seats. Master, see, when you compare this subject lines and this subject lines, here you see limited seats. It is creating an urgency. So the strategy was changed. The way the storytelling with subject line was changed. Like the previous subject line was very generic. This subject line was not generic. It was bit specified. You know, which includes zero cost, free webinar, limited seats. It's a good thing, and we'll try some complex content creations. Okay. Write a short blog post around 300 words about the benefits of learning new language. Also include few stats and real examples. Remote deep think option. Let's see. It has given a small blog post, so let's see. We'll try in word counter. Three 14 words. It's exact. So we just asked for 300 words. It has given almost or more than words what we have preferred. So it was an excellent thing, and we will ask the same thing with deep think enabled. So real world instead of Elon Musk or and Milagron is perhaps use different people, maybe business leaders or other celebrities. Indra Nooyi, former CEO of PepsiCo, is fluent in multiple languages. Yes, he's improvising the blog. Work on 300. So that's how we can write a simple blog. So write a short dialogue, 2 to 3 minutes between artificial intelligence. So let's try this script dialogue. So now what we can do is disable this, run this. It has given us a script with also their expressions, smiling, raising coffee cup. That's nice. And with deep thinking. There is some change in the content, but yeah, almost. It has changed the characters. Cool. And I wanted to try one more thing. I want to show you one more thing. That is same blog post. We'll also add the search option. Let's see the results. Let's see if the results are changing or we are getting anything different. It has given a bit different answers with different examples and everything. And when you enable search, you will get some authenticity, like it will get collect some data from web pages instead of if you disable search, it only depends on the data that it got trained. But if you enable search, it will compare with the real world search results, and then it will get results from the search and add examples here. That was great, and we'll try for the last one. We create a content creation for specific requirements. So yeah, even though if we give this 400 words, it will provide. And I'll try this one. Let's see. Develop a content strategy outline for SaaS company that sells project management software, include target audience, content pillars, content formats, and distribution channels. Let's see how it will going to. Cool. It has given a lot of details about this strategy, content strategy. That's nice. So last example I wanted to give is to write a blog post on DeepSeek, its abilities, in detail, stats, latest. So provide me. Oh, and include this deep thing and search, and let's see how the blog post will be. It has, if you clearly see that it has searched 50 results. From web page 1, from web page 3, what it has learned, everything is being displayed here. That's really cool. Yes, Chinese AI disruptor redefining the global landscape. The capabilities, benchmark business performance, open source innovation, global reach, the downsides, challenges, adoption, transparency, the bigger picture, conclusion. So it has given us an instant article by getting details from the search engine. It almost read 50 results and it took 18 seconds to generate this results. This is an exceptional. You can create a multiple blocks and content. You can even create. So I'll ask DeepSeek to create YouTube video script. The same topic. Let's see how this works. So it is thinking that YouTube video has an intro, several sections with visuals and voiceovers, and now outro. The users want to detailed script, so I'll need to break down the key points into segments. Cool. It has given the intro, a section 1, section 2. It has given the total YouTube video script about this topic. It's really an excellent, you know, this is great. Like, you can use, as it's a free source for now, you can utilize DeepSeek for advanced level content writing. So this is a really advanced level that I can say this. It is using DeepThink R1 and search engine both. That is really an exceptional combination. So this is how you can create a content using DeepSeek. So we have created multiple forms of content like product descriptions, short blogs, long form of blogs, and YouTube content. So it has created an exceptional content with insights and scrape search results. So launching this DeepSeek with this, things, it's an incredible, it's an incredible platform that you can utilize. It's an open source platform as well. So you can utilize it for content creations and for so whatever the things that you use on ChatGPT or Gemini, you can use the same by DeepSeek now. So in the coming videos, we're going to learn more things about DeepSeek. So stay tuned. Welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to learn about DeepSeek privacy policies. So many, a lot of people have a confusion whether to use DeepSeek or not. How safe is DeepSeek? And in order to dig deeper, we need to analyze their DeepSeek privacy policies. So in this video, we'll cover what is DeepSeek's privacy policy and what personal data does DeepSeek collect. How can you use DeepSeek and who cannot use this DeepSeek, security concerns, and data protection measures. So understanding privacy policies is crucial, especially when you're using AI tools that collect, stores, and process personal information. So let's get started. So DeepSeek's privacy policy applies to all personal data collected when users interact with DeepSeek's apps, websites, software, and related services. So DeepSeek AI is operated by, Hanzang DeepSeek Artificial Intelligence Limited, Beijing DeepSeek Artificial Intelligence Co. Limited. The company controls and processes user data from its servers located in China. The policy applies to all interactions, including chatbot conversions, upload files, and user-generated content. This means that whatever you use in DeepSeek, your data is collected, stored, and analyzed based on. Second thing is DeepSeek collects three types of user data. The first one is information you provided. When creating an account, DeepSeek collects your username, email, phone number, and password. any text, audio files, or inputs you provide while interacting with an AI, feedback, inquiries, and proofs of identity when contacting customer support, and automatically collected information. So DeepSeek collects technical and device-related data such as IP address, unique device identifiers, and patterns and browsing activities. Usage data such as features you use and actions you take. So information from other sources. DeepSeek integrates with third-party platforms like Apple or Google for signups. It collects advertising and analytics data to track user activities across websites and apps. So if you link DeepSeek with other platforms, those platforms may share additional data with DeepSeek. And third one is how DeepSeek uses your data. So how they use information. So DeepSeek uses collected data for providing AI-powered chatbot services and improving responses and enforcing policies and terms of services, enhancing security and detecting abuse, fraud, or illegal activities, analyzing user behavior to improve AI capabilities, and complying with legal obligations and government requests. DeepSeek monitors your inputs, outputs, and interactions, which means your conversations are not completely private. Everything will be tracked by DeepSeek. So, who can use DeepSeek? DeepSeek is available for most users worldwide, but has some restrictions. So, users above or who have a parental control cannot access DeepSeek. Business and developers using DeepSeek APIs or API AI power services. They can use DeepSeek, and marketers, researchers, and AI enthusiastic exploring AI generated content, they can use DeepSeek. So who cannot use DeepSeek? Children below 14 years cannot use DeepSeek, and government agencies in restricted countries. Some governments have banned DeepSeek due to security risks. So users handling high sensitive data. So since DeepSeek stores users interactions on Chinese servers, it is not ideal or for confidential or legal sensitivity work. So if you are someone who is working with sensitive data, so it is suggesting to not use this tool because this put in Chinese servers. So it is advised if you are not using it is only advised to use if you're not using any sensitive data. If your country or organization have a strict data policy laws, you should be cautious before using DeepSeek. And final one is security concerns if you use DeepSeek, whether DeepSeek is safe or not. So the major security concerns is DeepSeek privacy policy has some security concerns that users should be aware of. Data storage and security risks. DeepSeek stores or all collected data on servers located in China. So this app doesn't fully encrypt all data transmissions, so leaving its vulnerability to security threats. So your personal data may be shared with legal authorities if required by Chinese laws. So data sharing with third parties. DeepSeek may share data with business partners, advertisers, and analytic companies. User activities are tracked across multiple platforms for marketing and analytic purpose. So no fully privacy control. While your users can delete chat history, DeepSeek retains data as long as necessary for legal or business purposes. So deleting an account removes access but does not guarantee full erasure of your stored data. So if you are concerned about data security, avoid sharing sensitive information with DeepSeek, then it's better you can avoid using DeepSeek. So how to protect your privacy on DeepSeek? So here are a few best practices to minimize privacy risks when you're using DeepSeek. Use a secondary email address or anonymous account for registration. Do not share sensitive or personal or financial data with these chatbots conversations. You can disable cookies and tracking settings in your browser. You can come to this page and review DeepSeek privacy settings regularly to manage your data preferences. Avoid linking DeepSeek to your primary Google or Apple accounts so that these simple steps can help protect your privacy while using AI services like DeepSeek. So this is the overview of privacy policies of DeepSeek. So this is what it mentioned in this privacy policy page, and it is up to you if you want to utilize this, you know, if you want to utilize this platform for your tasks, or if you want to utilize it for your sensitive data or not. It depends on your opinion, because this is how the DeepSeek privacy policies are designed. So it's up to you if you want to use, if you want to avoid. So this is what is DeepSeek. So this is a basic, course on DeepSeek. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned a lot about this tool. So thank you for enrolling and completing the course. Have a great day.